How's married life so far? Is it lonely to be the first among your friends to be married?
So it's our 6 month anniversary in about 4 days.
Oh, how I love to be around you. We got something
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Oyin Brandy and I have here with me a special guest.
Absolutely not. Your name is not Oyin Brandy. Hi guys, welcome back to Oyin Brandy's channel. If this is your first time stopping by, then you're most definitely welcome. If it's not, welcome back.
And we hope you stay.
Yeah, we definitely hope that you stay. We're out in the park today, so it's definitely a different scenery for us.
Yeah.
We just wanted something different for this video, as we're going to be talking about our first 6 months of marriage. Wow, we've been together for 6 years.
And now it's 6 months.
And now it's 6 months married.
hold on, baby.
Hi guys. Hey. So it's our 6 month anniversary in about 4 days. 4 days till we've been married for 6 months. That's crazy. Babe, how would you say being married for 6 months has been for you?
It's been great, 100%.
Really?
I really enjoyed it. I was telling Brandy, like, I feel like this last 6 months, I feel like I've learned a lot compared to like the last 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just being married and having a lot more responsibilities. But yeah, it's been like a new experience, and I love waking up, seeing Oyinade every single morning. It definitely makes it a lot better. This is something that we've waited for a long time, so
Oh my
I'm
baby.
really enjoying it for sure.
I'm enjoying it for sure too. Today's Sunday, and then in a couple of days, on Thursday, is our 6 month anniversary. So we're celebrating today because it's a Thursday. I won't be able to go out.
Yeah.
We're going out to dinner in this really nice Italian restaurant called Mezzonate. I'm excited. I'm really hungry.
Makes it even better.
It makes it even better, exactly.
Days. But how I love to be around you. I'm not scared to take a chance. Yeah, I'm so happy that I found you. And you know that I'm yours, alright. You can tell by the look in my eyes. Don't wanna play it cool, I gave it straight from the heart. Oh, how I love to be around you. We got something better than the others. We can fly higher than an eagle. Take me somewhere.
How's your night?
It's good. I'm so full,
You
guys.
look, can you see? You look food drunk. Alright, babes, let's go home. Not Olu being like super food drunk. Food drunk.
Lots of joy.
I was listening to walking, are you pregnant? Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Alágbára ta kò lè ṣẹ́gun ni. Ìjọba rẹ̀ dùn mọ́ mi yẹ́yẹ́ o. Má jọba lọ Olúwa.
Thank you so much.
How's married life so far?
Married life is good. Definitely had a lot of experiences so far. I feel like the last 6 months I've learned so much compared to the last 5 years. I'm enjoying every moment of it.
Is it lonely to be the first among your friends to be married?
Yeah, I think it is for sure. I think you'll have to ask Brandy that question. But yeah, it is. Obviously, we're the first. We don't really have too many friends that are couples, so you definitely feel like you're the odd one out sometimes.
What's the hardest part about being married?
The hardest part about being married. I don't know. I mean, so far for me, it's good. I don't think there's anything I'll say is the hardest parts. But obviously, there's some days where, it feels like you've not been outside because I work from home and Brandy also, works from home too. So there are days that it feels like, oh wow, we've not been outside, we're secluded, away from the world. Maybe those days, but everything's good.
How do you guys resolve conflicts between yourselves?
I think the most important thing is just having God at the center. God being at the center has definitely been the best. Solving conflict, one thing we do say is that we are not fighting against ourselves or fighting against the situation, that particular issue. So coming to that mutual understanding and knowing that everything we say is not based on us attacking each other, but we are attacking that situation. And obviously praying to God about it. There's nothing that is too little to pray to God about.
What's your biggest struggle as newlyweds?
Biggest struggle as newlyweds? I don't know. I would say maybe consolidating finances together. It's not really a struggle, but I feel like it's still something we're getting used to. Having a budget, sticking to the budget. Obviously, we are completely two different people, so getting to understand that part. And obviously we're praying to God about it. But I'll say, yeah, sticking to the budget, just doing everything together financially. That's something we're definitely still working on, but it's going good.
How does marriage feel after a couple months?
After a couple months, it feels good. Actually, it does not feel like we were ever not together because we were together for 5 years and then we got married after 6 months. So if it just was like an extension of us being together after 5 years. So for me, I feel like this is just the start of our forever. So I'm not really looking at it from that marriage perspective. I know that we've been together for 5 years and it still feels almost like the same, if I would say.
How is married life so far?
Married life so far has actually been really good. People always say that in your first year of marriage, like that's the toughest time, it's stressful, it's, all these things that people say. But for us, I think it's been very enjoyable, very beautiful. And that probably just stems from God being at the center of our relationship, how much we understand each other. We dated for 5 years before we got married. So it's been a seamless transition. We haven't fought more. We haven't had more issues. So married life so far has been amazing. Life is better in pairs.
How did God prepare you for marriage?
Wow, that's a beautiful question. How did God prepare me for marriage? Prior to us getting married, we made sure that we were establishing our relationships with God first, like we were being more grounded in our faith first before we even decided to make that huge decision and huge commitment. So through better prayers, through reading books, through studying the Bible plans, we were able to prepare for marriage, both spiritually and obviously in other ways. Yeah.
Is it lonely to be the first among your friends to be married?
That's a huge question, and absolutely it is lonely. Olu and I speak about this all the time. We wish we had more friends that were kind of in the same stage of life that we're in. It's not like bad or terrible because our friends are still very much there for us, but it'll be nice to have more similar conversations with other people in that kind of stage of life. The conversations are just a tad bit different. They're able to understand things better. It's something we're praying about as well, just more Christian friends that are also in the same stage of life. All my friends, guys, what are you waiting for? Go and get married.
How challenging was it merging your lives plus living together once you got married?
Wow. Living together wasn't challenging, guys. We have anticipated this for so long, so we knew that we're so ready to live together as husband and wife. But merging of lives, that's something completely different. So that aspect is slightly difficult because everything has to merge together. Finances, your day-to-day. Sometimes you just feel like, oh my god, I want to breathe, or I just need my space. But there's nothing like needing space because you're both there together. Obviously you can go out, hang out with your friends, and then that can help, but it's not really a problem for me because I'm a clingy person. But things like finances, for example, that's a little bit different because we both have different spending habits. I'm a little bit more of a spender than Oyinade is. So someone else being kind of as in control as your finances as you are, that's tough. But it's good. It's a work in progress, and I think we're doing really well.
How has becoming new pastors affected your marriage positively and negatively?
Becoming pastors, first of all, I don't think it has impacted our marriage in any way negatively, actually. Obviously we have to put in a little bit more work into our spiritual journeys, right? Because we cannot be telling people to do this and that and we're not doing it ourselves. So it means that we are, but then I think that's a positive impact, because even though we're sacrificing more, it's pushing us more spiritually, and we are growing in our faith. Church has always been a big part of our lives, both of us. So we were already making those commitments on Sundays anyway. Obviously, it's a little bit tougher. I think Olu would have been best to answer this because he does more of like the groundwork, like setup, takedown. So it's a little bit more stressful for him. He has to leave home a little earlier than I have to and all of that. But so far so good. Our marriage has not been negatively impacted. If I even say anything, it's just been positives all through. It's helping us spend more time with God, and overall that's helping our marriage.
I was at the wrong place at the right